Hello, it's Gemma. I've come out for a picnic type excursion in my local woods. Just got my DD magic carpet down there. Everything's a bit of a mess. I've got my guitar with me today. It's a Romanian encore guitar, 3/4 Spanish style classical guitar. It's precious to me because I got it in Brighton about 16 years ago. I used to live in Brighton. So it's an Oxfam buy, I think. And nothing fancy, but it makes a lovely sound. And I've situated myself on a footpath again at the foot of a absolutely stunning oak tree. A few people have passed by, but in general, it's very peaceful here. I'll show you from the other direction. There's a squirrel on the path. I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, it's so nice to be out. I haven't been out for a number of weeks now. I haven't felt too good. Lovely to be able to look up into the branches of this tree. Rain's forecast for later on, so I've rigged up a very rough lean-to shelter with a tarp, 3x3 tarp, and trekking poles. So at least if it does rain, I can keep everything dry. Also shade me from the sun there. Yeah, that's cool. I've made sure that if the rain comes down really hard, I can cover my ground sheet and chair, etc., with this flap that's come down. So on the Pro version of the DD 3x3, you've got lots of tie-out points. And which has made this setup easier. Yeah, grassland camping during the summer is definitely for me because I haven't been bitten yet. I've been here about 2 or 3 hours. So I'll look forward to venturing back into the woods in the autumn. The wind's getting up a little bit now, which is why I've attached a guy line to my trekking poles and staked the guy line to the ground so that the poles kind of move with the shelter. You can probably see a bit better here. Hopefully it'll work. I haven't tried this before. I'm confident it's not going to be a storm or anything like that. So it's nice and cosy in here. The rain's coming down. So what I've done is I've made sure that And you can see the back corners are firmly staked down, and I've staked the middle tie-out point at the back with a stick. So I'm literally just breaking sections of this stick off and making stakes so that I can peg out the flap at the front so it's not blowing in my face, and I can do some cooking under here. So there's one, there's another one. For lunch I've got pasta al fungi, which is mushroom pasta. I've had it before, it's very nice. It's very cheesy and filling, which is what you need on a day like this. The shelter's touching my head a little bit, but that doesn't matter, it's keeping me dry, that's the main thing. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was thinking about all the holiday makers fighting for sunbeds in fashionable destinations like Spain and Tenerife, which is in Spain, of course, and how that scenario would be absolute hell for me. It's not my idea of getting away from things at all, but so many people enjoy it. I'm just happy alone with the trees for company. I watched Anne with an E on Netflix the other day, and I was absolutely blown away by it. It's 3 seasons, starring the brilliant Geraldine James and a very young actress, Amy Beth McNulty, who is fantastically talented. And I really identified with the character of Anne. She's just like I was when I was younger, still am to some extent. Wild imagination, love to be with nature, and love books, and yeah, always a bit unusual, bit of an outsider, but I'm happy that way. So if you catch that on Netflix, give it a watch, because if you're a soulful, poetic person, you're in for a real treat. While it's not raining and there doesn't seem to be many people around, it's pre-dog walker time, I thought I'd show you a bit of the area. This area isn't familiar to me, which astounds me, because I'm always coming here, and I think one of the beautiful things about the place is that you're always discovering new things. I have to say Redbridge Council really do take care of the nature here. All the paths are nicely mown. So here it looks like we've got some cow parsley. It's like a meadowy bit here. I honestly don't recognise. I think as the seasons change, everything, all the plants change with it, of course. So the place ends up looking completely different to how you remembered it in the winter. Oh, I know where I am now. Don't want to leave my stuff too long. Just quickly show you the pond. So we've got a little pond here, and a bench. Goodness only knows why they put the dustbin right next to the bench, because it's always full of dog poo, and who wants to sit next to that? Wow, the pond's actually got water in it, very brown water. Normally this time of year it's completely dried up, so I'm pleased to see that. Reading material for today is Dig Your Hands in the Dirt, a manual for making art out of earth by Kiko Denza. Kiko Denza is another kindred spirit of mine. He makes sculpture, cob ovens and cob buildings, houses more specifically. Cob is a mixture of mud with a percentage of clay content, at 15 to 25%, sand, water and straw. It's used in earthen building a lot as a really environmentally friendly and human friendly method of building. And this is all about what it says on the tin, really. Making art inspired by plants, geometry, symmetry. I'd show you inside, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. What I will do, though, is to read you a quote at the end of it, which is, "An artist is not a special kind of person. Every person is a special kind of artist." Eric Gill. I couldn't agree more with that quote. Something for you to mull over anyway. Yeah, so one day I'd like to build my own cob house in either Europe or America. I've actually learned how to build it. Done a couple of courses. So now it's about putting it all into practice with hands-on experience. So I think it relates a lot to my camping, in that I've learned how to survive solo in the elements using shelters and bushcraft. And for me, the next step is to build my own house, and I'd like to do that out of cob or earthen materials. A very long-term project. I don't know how it works with Brexit, how I'd be able to live abroad. But it's something I'm working on slowly, accumulating tools and ideas, inspiration. So yeah, it's a bit about plans for the future. Here's the rain again, just as I'm packing away. But I do love the sound of it on the tarp. There we go, leave no trace. So I'm off home now. I think I'll have a nice walk through the woods. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, as usual, for liking and commenting on my videos. It really means a lot. Okay, and I shall say cheerio for now, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.